What's good, everyone? This is Marcus Fingaz back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk all about how you can colorize LogicProX. So as you can see my session right here, I already have it colorized. What am I using to get this effect? It is called. Before we get too far into this video, let me give you something special. If you go to dafingaz.com/Spitfire Audio Labs, sign up for my weekly newsletter, and I'm going to send you a free Logic Pro template that you can use. It incorporates all of these Spitfire Audio Labs instruments, over 250 tracks. You can download the Labs instruments free from the Spitfire Audio Labs website, and then you can use my template to sort of use that in Logic and have that integrated into Logic Pro. All right, let's get going with the video. LPX colorizer. Let's go to the website really quick by Creationauts. I think that's how you say it. They have this LPX colorizer. I will include a link in the description. It is an affiliate link where you can colorize, where you can download it. There is a free version, and then there's also a paid version. It costs $59.99, I believe, for the full version, and I'll tell you the differences between those in a little bit. This is the website here. You can look at some of the default designs. You can go through a couple of designs here. On the Creationauts website. Again, I will have an affiliate link in the description where you can go here and you can also check out some of the details and you can download it if you're interested. So the free version, if you go all the way down to the bottom, there is a free and a buy, $59.99. The free version comes with, you can change the main window colors. You have one custom theme. You have one bundle theme, which is the Jarvis theme, which I'll show you shortly. Then, of course, it uses for the latest versions of Macs and Logic Pro. If you have 10.3 Logic Pro or 10.11 Mac OS or higher, that works. And with the license, you get all the bundles. You can use track color. You get a lot of additional features, obviously, for the added purchase of the license. So people have asked me, they've seen my recent videos, my recent lives of me going into Logic Pro, and I'm using different colors and different arrangements. So people have asked me, how are you getting that? That is what I'm using, the LPX colorizer by Creationauts. So what do you get when you download it? You actually get this window here where you can go in, you can go through all the themes, or you can actually build your own. You can customize your own colors and themes. I don't really do my own colorization because they have literally every feature that could use a color in Logic Pro can use it. So you can go in here, you can go into main window, piano roll, track header, and then all the track header functions you can change the color of. You can choose a color, so you can get really down to the nitty gritty. Again, I don't do any of that. What I do mainly is just choose a preset and stick with that for whatever track I'm working on, whatever mood I'm in, whatever color vibes I'm feeling. So what are the preset themes? You have a couple of user themes that have been submitted here. You may also find some user themes online that you can download and use. This one, for example, and what I really like about it is that you can, I'm going to move this to the left, because when you go through the themes, you get a preview of what they look like on the right here. So you see a little pop-up window. So this theme right here looks like that, like a little light gray. This is a little darker. I'm a fan of the darker colors. This one's a light color. This has the reason for sort of color scheme there. So you can go through each of these, choose which one you want. These are the user themes here. I like right now, I'm using the Spectre theme by Stiffneck. You also have this SSL theme. And then these are the themes that are part of the Creationauts that come with Creationauts in the actually plugin. So you have Algae Dark, Algae Light, Medium Dark, Blue Dark. You can really have fun. This is a little bright. I probably would never use this one. Grand Budapest, this actually looks kind of cool. So you can really go in there if you're in a certain mood. And then once you open it up, I'm going to choose a different one here. I'll show you which one comes in the default, the free version of this plugin. You only get one for the free version, and then you can also build one custom one. Again, I don't really do the custom, but if you want, you can choose one, and then you can adjust sort of themes and different colors based on that theme. Jarvis, this one right here, I really like, and I'm going to choose that. This is the one that comes free with the free version, and we'll come back to that shortly. I'm just going to show you some of these others. You have Neon, Canopy, Purple Haze, which looks great, Retro, Skynet. I like a lot of the contrast ones because they have that dark hue that I like. Then you have Dark Mode Soft, Dark Mode Vivid, the demo default. This is the default for this one. The default for Logic Pro is actually at the top here, so you want to make sure if you want to go back to your default settings, just go up to the top there and use the default setting there. Let's keep going. I think we were at demo. We have flat Cambridge, we have flat Oxford, flat Teal, flat Tuscan, gray, Byzantine Crimson, Sawmill, Azure, Cyan, Orange, Blue Green, Cobalt, Leather. This is just give you an idea of what these look like. You have Iris Dark, Iris Light, Iris Medium Dark, Lime Dark, Lime Light, Medium Dark. You have the Master, 3 different Master versions there. The Plum looks kind of cool there. Romance. You have Olive Dark, Olive Light, Olive Medium Dark, Pop Art Funkalicious. Then you have Pop Art Sore Eye. Again, I probably wouldn't use these like yellowish mustard color ones. Scarlet Dark, Scarlet Light. There's so many options here. Again, you can go through all of these if you get the full version and you can download them and use them. Again, that full price is $59.99, and you can use the affiliate link in the description to purchase that. So I'm going to go to the one that comes with the free version. If you get the free version, you get this Jarvis one. And what happens is if you select it, you can choose colorize here. If you want, you can choose use track color. I'm going to choose that option. And what that will do is also color the tracks at the bottom there, if that's part of the template of the color version. We're going to choose colorize. It's going to close Logic and reopen it back up. So if you want to save that, I actually do want to save this, and I don't have a title for this yet. I need to come up with a title. I was working on the idea and I didn't save it. So let's call it colors. I like that. Rhythm, BPM. So I actually do the BPM and the key. I don't remember what key I was using for this thing. I think it was C minor. In my track title, so I know where I am, where I'm going. So it's going to close. It's going to open it back up, and you'll see the Jarvis color theme once it opens back up there, and you'll see some of those colors come in as Logic Pro opens back up. So again, colorize, Creationauts, and a great way to sort of have a different visual aesthetic when you're making your music in Logic Pro X. So this is the Jarvis sort of theme here that we are using, and you can change the colors if you want. So if you want to change the colors within Logic Pro, again, you can control click. There are different options to get here. Control click, assign track color, and what you can do is change the color. So let's say I want all of my sort of drums and percussion here to be like an orangish or reddish. I'll add that in there too. Let's say I want it to be this color. So as you see, it changes that right there, and then it also changes the track color at the bottom. So you have to click out of it for all that to take place, and then the one you have selected will be the lightest one in this case. Then you can adjust the different colors for different sounds. If you have different templates and themes you want to save that way, you can have your drums be one color, your vocals be another color. You can also change the color scheme here. What you can do back in the Logic Pro X or LPX colorizer window is if you want to go through and change certain colors of certain things, like for example, you want to change something here in the title bar. If you hover over it, if there's a picture saved, it'll show you what that'll look like. So this is what it'll change here by adjusting that color. If, for example, you go to the range area and you want to change the audio editor, there's no image there yet to tell you what it'll change there. So some of these don't have images loaded there. But for example, Smart Controls background, if you change this color here, it'll change whatever color you have there, and you can have different options. You can choose the color palette here in the LPX Colorizer plugin, and you have different color schemes you can choose from. You can also adjust. You can add rows if needed. You can take away rows if you don't need them. So you can get really customizable. You can change the brightness, how bright you want it, how base brightness is, the saturation. You can get really, really deep into the weeds. If you create your own presets with these, please send it to me because I would love to use them. It could take a lot of time to build your own. There's a lot of sub-menus that have been used. It can literally take hours and hours and hours to build your own. But people have done it, and if you do it, definitely send it to me or upload it to some community where I can access it because I love to download them. But you have different color palettes here. You have New Mexico, you have Fireworks, you have Sea, which is a bunch of bluish colors and green, Spring, Forest. So you can go in here and you can really choose specific colors, or you can use the color wheel to choose how the color scheme will be for your specific template that you want to load up in LPX Colorizer. The one I was on earlier, I forgot which one it was. I think it was one of these user ones up top, Spectre I was on. So if I choose that one and then I choose colorize, it'll ask me again to save and close. So I'm going to save that, close it, and it'll open back up in the Spectre, the stiff neck Spectre colorization of Logic Pro X. I'll go to that one, then I'll choose one more, and then I will get out of here, get out your way. But this is really a great way. Again, I really love the visual aesthetic here of choosing different colors, different themes, different backgrounds, different visual pleasing or displeasing things to your eye, depending on what mode you're in to create music. And it can also help you create music differently by having those different visual cues. Of course, there's different studies, about eye fatigue and things like that. I don't really know much about that, but there's ways that you can use it to sort of help you at certain hours of the day with your eye fatigue and all that. I don't know any of the details. I'm not a doctor, but I really like, as far as the creativity of it, I really like how it can help me be creative in a different way just from the visual colors that are there. So this is the stiff neck Spectre, I believe, or Scepter. I'm going to go back to that one more time. I'm going to choose one more. Up here at the top, I go to theme. We'll go to contrast. I like some of those contrasts. I haven't done any of these yet. Let's go to Jarvis. I did do Jarvis because that's the default one. But let's go to Purple Haze, and we'll hit colorize, and it'll ask again to save and close, and we'll see what happens. It should open that back up. And as you can see, the menu itself, the pop-up window has changed colors. So everything is really customizable. I really like this one. I might just roll with this one the rest of the day. Again, everything is customizable. You can really make it tailor it to your visual, what's pleasing to your eye, or you can go back to the default Logic theme if you want. Again, there will be a link in the description to Creationauts LPX Colorizer plugin. You can get the free version where you can have one theme and you can have one customized theme, and then you can go to the full version to get all of those other themes available to you in Logic Pro X. This has been Marcus dafingaz with another video. More music on the way, more videos on the way. You already know. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right, peace.